Alright, hello everybody. Decided to make this video because we're in a drought here in California. And, I got 3 kids who take long showers. And, I'm like, well, there's a lot of water going down the drain. So let's see if we can use that for the sprinkler. So this will probably be my first and last video that I ever do. So let me just show you what I did. So we got the tub. Somebody just took a bath. So we got water in there. I put a PVC line coming out of the tub and then down, just hooked onto a hose, which then goes underneath the vanity. And you don't have to, it doesn't have to be this complex for everybody, but basically the hose connects onto this pump. It's a little giant pump. I'll give you the model number at the end of this. On the other side is another hose that goes underneath the house, and I'll show you where that goes in a second. I put on a switch, and you don't have to do that. You can just use an extension cord. And I put an outlet down at the bottom here. So basically, when somebody's done taking the shower, leave the water in there. They get out, dry off, flip the switch, pump turns on, and this will suck the water out. So what I've noticed is the soap floats. So right when this water kind of gets towards the bottom, you'll see all this stuff on the top. It'll kind of get to there where it's going to be pumped out. I'll turn off the pump, and then I won't suck all that soap and all the other fun stuff floating in here through the pump and into the tank outside. So this part of the video is we're taking water out of the tub, through here, into a pump, out of the pump, into the wall. Now, I've got a crawl space under the house, so I put a hose under the house, and I'll show you where that comes out in a second, so stand by. Alright, so here we are. Here's a tank that I bought. It's about 130 gallons. You can use barrels or whatever you want to use. Here's the water coming out from the bathtub, going into the tank. I'll show you the line. I've got 2 lines. The black hose is coming from our bathtub. I've got a check valve on it, so it doesn't go backwards. Water left elevated doesn't go back into our tub. This goes down along this line, up and into the tank. Okay, so basically tub water finally made it to the tank. So the question is, how do we get it on the sprinklers? Here's a line coming out. Here's a line going to the other pump. This line goes to the front for the sprinklers. I've got 5 zones up there. This one is for the rear, backyard, I guess I should say. So this is a Gold's pump, a GT10. Let me show you that right now. So there's the little giant. That's the one that's in the tub. I think the SKU on the one that's under there is the 55921, but online it seems like it could be the 555111. It's got the 2 threads for a hose. The one outside is the Gold's pump, GT10. It's a really good pump. Used them at work. So those are the 2 models. Anyway, let me show you. So we got water in the tank. It's going to come to the pump. Let's say we're going to do the backyard, so I open this valve. Water is going to come through here. Then it's going to come to whichever valve I open. I put a check valve here, and it's going to go down into the sprinklers. So open this. We do a couple of them. Open this. That's open. Turn it on. Basically, we got sprinklers running in the backyard. And this is all water from the bathtub. Let's do another one. Alright, so after a couple baths, I can run the sprinklers and water my lawn and not use any water from the city. Here's the front yard. Got the sprinklers running. And just a picture of the front valves, the 5. Just so you know, they each have a check valve and the anti-siphon valve. So I know it's probably not, it's still not code. There probably should be a backflow, an RP at the front somewhere by the house. But this is what I got. I've had no problems with any backflow. I'm going to take you to the recycled water now. Thanks. One last tidbit is I do have a softener, and rather than use the salt, which we all know is not good for grass, I used the potassium pellets, which is it's like significantly a lot more money, but it's actually, they say it's good for your lawn. So when this recycles, I put a hose. This is the recycle line when it cleans off the zeolite. A bunch of water is used to clean off the insides there, and so this fills up. I got a sump pump that then is hooked onto this line, and this is the other line that I was showing you in the backyard that fills that tank. So I have 2 lines that fill the tank. One is for the tub, and one is when the softener recycles. And so this is just another little tidbit. So all the water that we use for showers, and then for the softener, we recycle on the lawn. And my lawn's, it's not dead. It's not, nothing weird's happening. So I know, we didn't change the soap. We didn't do anything weird, and everything's fine. So everything's green, growing, no problems. I guess that was my initial worry at first, too, but there's no problems. So here's the deal. Code, I think you're not supposed to put it in the air, like aerate it. My goal was just to save the lawn, so I get it. You don't want to put it on like your tomatoes and stuff because you're going to be eating it. But I didn't really care because I'm just trying to keep my lawn alive during the drought here in California. So, and like I said, I have the same thing that goes. This line goes to the front yard. You got 5 zones, same thing. So I kind of pick whatever part of the lawn is dying, and I sprinkle it. So I saved a bunch of water doing this. See, the water's still coming out from the bathtub. Back to the plumbing here. I put a T coming off. Put a valve here so I could fill up my garden stuff. Do the plants. And I put this site. It's just a piece of plastic, but so I can see where the water is. I don't know if you can see it right now, but it's right there, and then you can see it as it pumps out. But then I know kind of how much water is in the tank. Anyway, I don't know if this video is going to be helpful for anybody, or if anybody's even going to see it. But here's what I did to use recycled water from the showers and taking a bath to use it on my lawn and save some water. I guess leave comments. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Thanks. See ya.